America, the Supreme Court is now a game of tennis. And it is like, it's almost like Five Love.
It's hashtag McConnelling is what's happening right now.
It is hashtag McConnelling is right. Just hours after Justice Antonin Scalia. I can never say his name right. Antonin Scalia. There you have it. Not that his name is worth remembering, but Scalia. The Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced that he would confirm no presidential nominee to fill the seat, even after the White House leaked a Republican governor who, America, wait for it, who the Republican parade around when they say, we're a really diverse party. Look, where are our Latins? Bring the Latins up to the front. And they're like, there's Sandoval.
See, there's one.
There's Rubio. Oh, we got two. Then like, oh, where's Mia? Bring Mia up here and Tim Scott. We got four. We're almost the United Colors of Benetton. And now they will even vote against their own Republican to prove a point. It's like, I feel as though the White House like trolled the Republican Party. Like, we're going to troll them.
They're like, let's see what happens if we give them a Republican.
And as soon as they did it, they didn't even like, I think they forgot to read who it was. They're like, no, not today, never. They look crazy.
Oh my God, it's absolutely insane. And what's so funny about this is like, and I mean, both parties are guilty of this, but I'll use this as an example. This is part of the core function of their job, right? Any other job, you're selling hot dogs and you are incapable of creating hot dogs, you're not going to make any money, right? These people are not doing their job.
No, I mean, they literally get paid to obstruct, which is insane to me. Like, the Constitution, which they love and they wear around in their, like, suit coats, right? Oh, the Constitution.
Doesn't say anything about the Constitution about doing your job, Richard.
But the Constitution says to advise and consent. And this argument about, oh, well, we think the Constitution says that, but we need to wait for an election. There was one. Yeah,
it happened. It's still valid until it's over.
So basically, they're saying like Obama's not president. Like he's not president until he like walks out the office. It's insane.
It literally makes no sense. And
the obstruction is it's absurd.
And I can see on the other side of the aisle. Listen, if I was in the Senate, I think that you have a point to make, and you might be able to get a better bargain when you're picking your justice, having your president be in his last term. I think that then you can come to the table and say, listen, you're in your last term, buddy. Here's the deal. We want someone a little more to the center. And we're going to confirm
I think Brian Sandoval, we're not sure if he's the pick.
It's not going to be, but it's a great deal.
I mean, he's on some issues, he's to the left. I mean, he's to the right on collective bargaining and unions. He's to the left on guns. Like, he really is.
That's who you want as a justice.
He wants him. He's almost tabula rasa. He is. I mean, but Republicans need to be very careful. Like, they've got to tread water on this one lightly, very lightly, because there's some states where this can have real ramifications for whether or not Mitch McConnell maintains his majority leader status.
Yep.
In Pennsylvania, where Tom Tillis is up for re-election. In New Hampshire, where Kelly Ayotte is up for re-election. In Illinois, where it's Mark Kirk up for re-election. These are seats the Republicans can lose because they're obstructionist. Mind you, their days of managing the Senate are also like they're gonna have a tough time.
Oof, they are gonna have a tough time.
I mean, they're gonna have a tough time. And depending upon what happens, with Marco Rubio, well, no, he's out now. He's out the Senate completely.
Yep.
So Florida's now up for grabs. Could go to our friend Alan Grayson.
So as an aside, Alan Grayson has surpassed his Democratic rival
in the polls?
In the primary. Yep.
By how much?
7 points.
Ooh.
Wow. And no one said that would happen.
No
one said that.
No. We've sort of stayed, Alan is a friend of the show, and we've stayed neutral-esque.
Relatively.
But I did take a picture with his checker chinchilla boots.
At the State of the Union.
At the State of the Union. They're nice boots.
Yeah. If you ever want to see a nice collection of boots,
Alan Grayson. We're gonna do a full sit down with him, and I'm gonna ask to see the boot collection.
That will certainly it'll be like cribs.
We're gonna check out his old office. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
But yeah, Florida could go to Alan Grayson without a doubt. And,
it really could.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. I don't think things are going to go well for the Republicans with this obstructionist strategy.
Obstruction here is not.
You can only do it for so long.
Yeah, obstruction here is not the answer. I think if it were me and I were them, I'd be like, all right, we have some tough races. Let's hold the president's feet to the fire, and let's try to get
Yeah, let's try to get someone in the middle.
In the middle. Let's try to get a Kennedy.
I mean, because this strategy is also banking on a Republican winning the presidential election.
And it's also banking on the fact that Donald Trump, if he wins the election, will nominate somebody really conservative.
He's going to nominate his personal lawyer.
And he won't.
He's a great guy. He's going to be my lawyer. He's going to
huge.
He's going to settle all my cases in the Supreme Court because he's currently being sued in like 100.
I mean, he could nominate somebody like Jeff Arpaio. Mind you don't have to be a lawyer or a judge to be on the Supreme Court.
No.
I could be on the Supreme Court. I'd be good on the Supreme Court, though.
There you go. Richard Fowler on the Supreme Court. Let us know what you think in the comments below.